UCW.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the Pink Square Circle. Got another good one for you guys today. We'll talk about reasons why Giulia will not win Women's NXT Championship, and I'll state reasons why Giulia's not ready to be champion. You guys get the likes of as you come to the Pink Square Circle. With that being said, let's get into it. Now, we know that Giulia is going to challenge Roxanne for the Women's NXT Championship October 1st. We know that she came in, she stayed her claim to challenge Roxanne. She quite arguably could be the biggest threat to Roxanne's NXT Women's Championship run. We know that they've been going after the past several weeks. We saw the contract, the interview, I should say, not the contract signing so much, but they had interactions, and Giulia's been telling Roxanne if she's scared of her, ask Roxanne, don't worry about it if you're scared. And, basically taunting Roxanne as they get ready for the big title match, which will be October 1st. We know these two are going to go at it like no other. It's going to definitely be a classic between these two, because I do believe this could be not just one of the best matches ever for Giulia, but also one of the best matches for Roxanne Perez, because she's never been challenged to this capacity ever, I believe, since she had this whole run. The closest we did see was maybe Lola Vice was the biggest challenge in my opinion, but she has definitely a big challenge here with Giulia, and we're gonna see why she should not win at this particular time for this championship. Now let's give reasons why. Reasons I would say why Giulia's not ready. For one, Giulia just arrived in NXT. Remember, she just arrived at NXT No Mercy right after Roxanne successfully defended her championship against Jada Parker. And, that was not too long ago. We know that was just very recent. So that could be in a tie to that. In addition to why she just arrived, let's be honest, as much as I like Giulia, her presence and her previous, work in Stardom, she only had one match in NXT, and that was against Chelsea Green, in which she did defeat Chelsea Green. And Chelsea Green actually looked good as well. Take the loss, making Giulia look good. I'm not taking nothing away from Giulia. She definitely can go in the ring. But, with that being said, it's not time for her to win the title after having only one match in NXT and just arriving in NXT at NXT No Mercy. Now, another reason I would state too, Roxanne needs to continue her title reign. Roxanne did win the championship for the second time by defeating Lyra Valkyria at NXT Stand Deliver, making her a two-time NXT Women's Champion. And she has a great run, one of the best runs they say for the NXT Women's Championship history. I mean, they're putting her up there with the names of Asuka, Shayna Baszler, Charlotte Flair. They put her up there. Bailey, you name it. Even she began a lot of praise for that. So in order to have Roxanne have a very respectable title run and have lots of praise, she needs to continue her run by defeating Giulia, which is, like I said, her biggest threat to date for her championship. Now, some other reasons I would say too, which will be, not good for Giulia, but good for Roxanne. I would say ahead of these two going at it for the women's NXT championship, I would say outside interference during this matchup for October 1st. Now, there are several names that comes to mind when I think of who's going to interfere in this match, who's going to cost Giulia but help Roxanne at the same time. One name I would say is Cora Jade. Cora Jade, we know she's had history with Roxanne Perez. They were NXT Women Tag Team Champions together when those championships were active. Cora did turn on Roxanne, and I'm pretty sure that, maybe she may align herself with Roxanne. And when she comes back from an injury, maybe cost Giulia in the process. So that is one possibility. Cora J, we know she's been training, she's been in the gym, she's been showing us on social media that she's been working out, she's training, and she's ready to get back into the ring. And I believe she's also been at the NXT Performance Center. in Florida. So that is a possibility. Another person we will put in there, Stephanie Vakir. We can't forget about Stephanie. Now, Stephanie just made her NXT debut on the final episode of NXT on USA Network. She said that, whoever wins between Giulia and Roxanne, we know that she's next in line. She's already waiting to be the next challenger for the women's NXT championship. Now, Stephanie Vakir also, she has some history, but not with Roxanne. Her history is with Giulia. I stated that in another video how these two, they fought over the New Japan Women's Strong Women's Championship, and Stephanie was champion. Also, Giulia was champion at one point, and Stephanie, she defeated Giulia for that championship. Like I said, there's more about that in that video of the history between Giulia and Stephanie Vakir. She can say to Giulia, you know, I believe I'm more worthy of a challenger than you. I've beaten you before, and you don't deserve to be in this championship match. I'm more deserving than you are. She could cost Giulia, but also help Roxanne in the process. Now, next name we're going to have is kind of a wild card, Nikita Lyons. She's also, she's injured still. I think she announced she was injured back in March. I know she's been training and she's been trying to get herself together, make sure she's ready to get back into the ring. Who to say that Nikki Alliance may not step in during the championship match between Giulia and Roxanne, and she, calls Giulia the championship, saying, you just got here, you're new, I've been here for a while, I'm more deserving of a challenger for Roxanne's championship than you are. And this will all be ingredients to why Roxanne will retain her belt. It could very well be. Giulia, I'm not saying she's not ready to be a champion. I just don't think it's her time just yet. It's timing is everything, especially in wrestling today. So we could say that, Giulia is the reason, that the division gets elevated much more. But for her to win the title now, just after one match and just debuting not long ago, that would be kind of far fetched in that point. That's just my opinion on that situation. Because, like I said, Giulia, I've watched her work. She's talented. She can go in the ring, but we need to see more work of Giulia. And if we see more work of Giulia, of what she can do, then we can see her challenging for the championship and even winning the championship at some given point because it's just not her time right now. And like I said, she made a very bold statement and she knows what she wants. I give her credit for that because she definitely came to Roxanne, let her know I'm coming for that championship. No matter what anyone says, I'm coming for it. It's nothing anyone can do about it for that matter, if you guys remember.
Me, you, CW.
So, with that being said, Giulia, I do see her as a future women's NXT champion, just not right now at this given point, considering the factors. And that's all I have regarding reasons why Giulia would not win women's NXT championship. Why Giulia is not ready to be champion. You guys let me know in the comment section below. What do you think? Should Giulia be ready right now or should she wait until later? Soon to videos will pop up. You guys click the links below. Until then, I will see you guys on the next one.